Hello everyone, happy Sunday. Sunday for us anyways. Welcome back to the shed. I am Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back. Yeah, today is Sunday and we went out and hit some estate sales this morning, so we thought we'd go ahead and show you our haul.
And we're supposed to be really picky.
Yes, this is us being picky.
Do you think we were picky?
No.
No.
No, never.
Nope, we were not picky today.
Well, I was. I don't know about him.
I was not. I'll admit it. I was not. I think you were picky today. I think you did a good job. I think I did a bad job today.
One thing I noticed, man, the cookbook prices are creeping up.
Those damn YouTubers.
I know. It's like, what is that saying? I bit myself in the... What is it?
Stuck your foot in your mouth? I don't know. Bit yourself in your own butt or something? I don't know what you're trying to say.
Anyway, I did pick up some cookbooks.
In fairness, though, Candace, these are estate sales. Estate sales have always been kind of dumb on books.
No, they're usually like $2 or $3. Today, the norm was $4. But keep in mind, it was either 40 or 50% off day.
Right.
So I would only pay $4 if I knew it was a good cookbook, and I'm not going to sit there and look up every cookbook I pick up.
Yeah, but you paid most of these you paid like $2.20 or something like that.
Yeah.
For.
And just to show y'all briefly, not too many Cajun stuff out there. Somebody must have hit them before us. Mountain Makings in the Smokies. Here's a Kiwanis Cooking Cajun. That's a Texas book.
The Melting Pot.
That's from Texas.
Remember they used to have that restaurant called that.
Yeah, but this is more like the melting pot of the eclectic, the people they have there. Like they have a German population, Hispanic. Just the melting pot of Texas. The recipes from that.
Okay.
Louisville, Kentucky. This was interesting cover. The Pirate's House Cookbook.
Yeah, that must be a restaurant.
Savannah, Georgia. Yeah. We've had this one before. Remember that one?
Party Potpourri?
Yep.
I remember that.
West Virginia. I don't know. Peddler's Fair. Anybody know where that is? California.
Oh, yeah.
New Orleans Italian Cookbook. Baylor University Alumni. And Louisiana Entertains. I don't know who this is by.
It looked like somebody used it a pretty good bit.
The Rapid Symphony Guild, Alexandria. Oh, yeah. This was at an estate sale where they had a lot of musical stuff. You're going to see some of that a little later. All right. This next thing was my big find of the day.
So you're saying you got the big find of the day.
I think so. I mean, if the comps are correct, which I don't see what...
It looks too good to be true.
I know.
There's no way.
Like, why was it still sitting there?
There's no way.
Okay, so this is all Oneida. It's stainless steel flatware. The pattern is cello, and you can see here they kind of had a magazine thing that you could mail away your proof of purchase to get the serving pieces to complete your collection, and you could pick your pattern.
Well, how would you get the other pieces?
I guess you just bought them at the store. And so I have 16 of each fork. 16 of each of these spoons, 12 teaspoons, 16 knives, and then all the serveware. They had it marked for $105 originally. Today was half off day, so I got it for $52.50.
Okay, that's a lot of money for just some
stainless steel,
some forks and stuff.
Y'all come check out these comps.
I don't believe it.
I didn't either. I just looked for the heck of it. I'm like, no way this is going to be worth it.
I'll believe it when we have the cold hard money in our account.
True. That's true.
But I'm joking. I do believe
this is 4 of the dinner forks sold for $80 free ship.
Good Lord.
A teaspoon, $15 free ship. Look, this is salad forks, 10 of them, $120 plus ship. Like 6 salad forks, $43 free ship. Just
that, man.
This stuff is a gold mine.
The mother load.
Yeah. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to keep it all together.
No.
Well, I did see it sold for 112 pieces, I think. They got over $300 for it. Are you still saying no?
Maybe. I mean, the thing is, though, is it like these soup spoons? We have
16 of them.
We have these right here?
Yeah.
Well, Candace, we could just sell this two lots of 8 soup spoons at that price and get like $100 just for the spoons.
I know.
So, and then you said these were probably worth over $100 for the serving parts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, it seems like a...
Yeah, is it like, do we sell it all together and just be done with it?
No.
Or do we stretch it out?
Stretch it out on this.
Lonnie's saying stretch it out.
Usually I would not say that.
I know, but he's looking at these.
No,
solds.
I see these comps, man. I mean,
it's a ton of solds too. It's not just just look, $68 plus $1 shipping, whatever.
For three forks?
Yeah.
My gosh.
Look, this is what, like 7 pieces, $45, $40 for 4 knives.
We ain't, no, hell no, we ain't putting no, no indeed, $40 for 4. So if we got that price that they got, then we would have $160 in knives at that price.
Uh-huh.
Cool. Wow, good job, Candace. You did kill it.
Yeah.
Man, you made up for some of my stuff.
Yeah, and I don't know why I was still sitting there, but I'm glad it was.
Man. She bought, she's like, because we didn't go out with a lot of cash today. We had like
what I had left in my purse.
We had
we brought
like $100 and something, but typically at estate sales,
we don't spend near that usually because we're always really picky because the prices, your profit margin is going to be a lot lower because of the prices, right? So we don't usually spend more than about $100.
Most of the estate sales take Venmo or something anyway, and usually you'll get hit with a couple $1 charge or something.
The other thing,
actually on Venmo they don't usually,
not on Venmo.
Yeah,
on credit card.
Right.
The other thing is because last weekend was an Easter weekend, holiday weekend. There's always a lot of estate sales the following, and there were 6 today. Well, there were actually 7. We went to 6.
Well, this is a crazy good silverware bolo right here.
No, yeah, stainless steel bolo.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not silver.
Not silver plate. It's just stainless steel.
It's like silver prices.
Which really shocked me when I pulled up the comps.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I don't know if it's just this pattern. This is the cello pattern here. But they did have these other patterns. But I think it's probably just this pattern. Maybe it just wasn't popular, you know.
And they're calling this burnished. See how they have it? It's kind of scratched.
It's got like that
intentionally scratched up.
Yeah, that satin finish or whatever.
Okay, well that's awesome.
Yep.
Okay, so we have actually looked. Maybe y'all are better than us.
Yeah, tell us what you think. We couldn't find anything, not just for this zoo, but any zoo. This is an employee animal keeper's manual from our local zoo in Baton Rouge. And we figured it's from the 80s, just based on the
mid 80s probably. Yeah. And it's basic. It's all about how to dress for the job and how to act. You know, it's an employee manual, but then it's also got a big part in there about like biology of the animals,
laws and regulations. Yeah. It's just everything they would possibly need to know.
It's a very thick book.
Yeah. We pay 50 cents for it, and so yeah, I knew we weren't going to find like a Baton Rouge Zoo animal keeper's manual, but we couldn't find any on Worthpoint.
No, this was never supposed to make it out into the public, obviously.
Right.
But so, now it's ours.
I mean, we've tried like zookeeper manual, zoo employee manual, animal keeper manual. We can't find anything. So,
yeah, I think it's going to be worth having to somebody. It might take a bit, and we may not get like. I'm not saying it's like $100 or anything.
Yeah.
I think it could be a $30, $40, $50 thing.
I think so too. Maybe somebody who worked for them one time might.
Or somebody that just wants to see what a zookeeper book looks like.
Yeah.
You know, although it's a vintage one too.
Yeah. I told Lonnie I want to find the section on what they recommend when an animal escapes. That's got to be in there somewhere.
Molly might actually want to flip through this too.
Yeah.
Because like we've all been to this zoo. Oh wait, I just found it.
Did you?
Yeah, it was funny. You just asked about it. I just found that section. Animal escape procedures. The capture team is not going to be a few hand-picked keepers who will go out and reclaim all escaped animals. All zookeepers will be the Baton Rouge Zoo's capture team. The first attempt will be made by the most qualified. Wow. Okay. So yeah, you weren't wrong. There's a entire. If visitors are in the zoo, keep them clear of the area.
I would tell them to evacuate. If
Securing exits.
Yeah.
Mobilizing the staff.
That's
wow.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool. For 50 cents, do you leave that behind?
No.
Can somebody find any information about a zookeeper manual?
Yeah, see if you can help us out.
All right, about to show y'all my bad buy of the day, and I could not resist. I could not help myself. But, and actually it's probably not that bad, but it's kind of bad. So this is an Olivetti M10 computer from the early 80s. And cosmetically, it's in really nice condition. And when I started looking at this thing, I never even heard of it before. But when I looked at the back of it, and I saw it had a switch for the memory, and I just saw the layout of everything, and the modem controls over here, and also all this pinout here, and the contrast there. And I'm like, man, that looks real familiar. You know what that is? It's the same thing that I listed yesterday. It's one of these, just rebadged, or, you know, sold by Olivetti instead of Radio Shack. Same exact computer, though.
Yeah, the guts are all the same, right?
Yeah, it's the same computer. Like, completely the same computer. You could tell, like, even the function keys at the top. And look, even the way the caps lock actually physically locks up and down.
Oh, yeah.
And that one does, too.
Yep.
They also have, like, a num lock here. Because on this thing, you can do numbers here, or you hit num lock, and you can use this. Right, this turns into a numeric keypad at that point.
Oh, that's cool.
And then, of course, another clue was that in the bag was a TRS-80 tape drive with some Scripsit something or another software. Write.ba. I don't know. It says Tandy Corporation on the cassette. So anyway, they wanted originally $200 for this thing. And so I offered 60. Half price would have been 100, and then I offered 60 because I was a little concerned it wasn't going to work.
Yeah.
And guess what? It doesn't work. So here's another tape here. I've got the manual. I've got this. That's look,
a Radio Shack.
It's a Radio Shack bag, which is an interesting mix of Radio Shack and Olivetti. Paid 60. I'll probably, hopefully, get my money back. Unless maybe I can figure out how to get it to work. I don't think I can, though, honestly.
I think with all the components you have, you should be able to at least get your money back.
Hopefully. I hope so.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'll try some different batteries. I may even try and find a power supply to plug in here. 6-volt power supply. And we'll see. Oh, you know what? The reset button is stuck in there.
Oh, let's see.
See that? I wonder if that's stopping it from starting. Like, if I do this, it should... Maybe I can pop it out. See, the reset button should be... Oh well, I'll work on. I'll mess with that later. But anyways,
we'll update y'all if he gets it working. We'll let you know.
Yeah. Okay. Now this was not a bad buy, but I bought. There was a box with this stuff in it, right? So I bought all of these floppies, and they're pretty much all used. And I've bought and sold used floppies before, and the good thing is there's a market for floppy disks. And these kind of floppies that already have some of the... I thought they were new, but they're just in the plastic.
I thought that said my shed at first.
I think it says my GED.
Yeah.
But they have all kind of different software. But I could sell these as blanks and still ship them media rate. Probably, I'm just taking a stab at it. Probably I can get around $30 for all those discs. Something like that. And then we did get the disc cases that they are in. This one is kind of cool. This is actually a little Sony case.
Like a little portable case.
Yeah. And then this actually looks like it's made for the big 5 1/4 floppies.
The big floppies. It's real clean. Look at that.
Yeah.
Case Logic.
And then this, we could probably sell this case by itself too. It's a big flipping file case, and it's cool because you can put the dividers going either.
They can go like this way or this way, like these are.
Yeah.
You can decide which way you want.
And we even have the key to lock it up.
Yeah.
So yeah, paid $5 for all that. And then when I bought these, I was hoping that I would have one of these discs in there, and I do not. So this is a iOmega zip drive. Looks like it's in really good shape, but I don't have, well, oh, unless there's a zip disc in it. I think I could tell. No, there's not one in there. So I mean, I can do a power check test, but that's about it. Paid $250 for that. Then I bought 2 mice. This is not so interesting. It's just an old IBM ball mouse. This one is cool though. This is a Logitech 3-button mouse, and it does have the ball, the roller ball.
And it's square.
Yeah,
it's not very ergonomic, huh?
No, this is an early.
It does not feel good.
No, it's an early mouse, and one way you could tell it's early, it's got it actually uses a serial connector, a little 9-pin serial connector to connect to the computer. This is before even the PS2 connector, which is like this, which is on this IBM. This mouse is probably worth $25 to $35. This mouse is probably more like $8 or $9.
Yeah.
So, paid 50 cents a pop for those.
All right, so this is a acrylic tray. It's from, I don't know how to say it. It's Davir or Davir. And they came out with this, he had this stuff. It's like this 80s graphics. And like this actually has a coordinating like pitcher and glasses. So you can serve your cocktails poolside. So this tray here goes for $30 to $40, just depending on the condition. I do have some light scratches, so I think I'll probably get $30 for it. I paid $5.
And I found, I bought all 3 of those things in the same area. 2 belt buckles. They're brass.
This has Bass Anglers Sportsman Society.
Yep, you can see there's a bass right there. That's kind of cool. And then we have a 125-year NRA belt buckle. Doesn't look like that's ever been worn. Paid $3 a whack for these 2 belt buckles. This was interesting. This is a buck knife, new in the package. Paid $10 for that. It's a 285 Bantam BLW, made in USA. And I glanced at prices real quick, and I don't know, probably in the $30 to $40 range, something like that. If I can't get that much, I'll keep it.
Yeah.
I like buck knives.
Yeah.
Then this is Panasonic camcorder. It's a mini DV model. It's a PV-DV910. When I looked it up for comps, it looked like, and there's actually some, it looked like, oh, we got a bunch of new tapes.
2 new,
okay.
2 sealed.
Sealed.
Yeah, sealed.
But I saw comps of around 150 for this. Actually, I saw a comp for 150 for one of these. Don't see a battery there. And it looks like you probably have to have a battery.
Here we go.
Oh, there is a battery. Yep. So hopefully this has a charge on it.
And we have all kind of cables.
Oh wait, what is that? Maybe. Okay. Maybe. Oh, you know what? Look, check this out. So this cable is made to go from here, DC out, to DC in on the camcorder, which is good. Perfect. I don't have to worry about the battery now.
Yeah.
You have some other stuff there. Okay, cool. It looks like it's in great condition. Hopefully it works. Like Candace said, we have 2 sealed tapes. Actually, there's a 3rd sealed one there. And then we also have some interesting pre-recorded tapes in here too. This one says Adult Rodeo. What is Adult Rodeo? Music with Reed. Poetry by Lou and Travis. And then it says Kids Rodeo.
So we have an adult rodeo and a kids rodeo. Are the kids allowed to go to the adult rodeo?
This says Aspen Canyon #1. I'm gonna be watching this stuff. Figure out what's going on here. I want to see what an adult rodeo consists of.
Yep.
Are they clothed? Or what? Are the clowns naked or something? What's going on there?
That's one way to get the bull's attention.
All right, this is kind of a strange one. We looked up
these.
Some of these Wilson Jones columnar sheets, and these are like for old school. These are old school spreadsheets, basically.
Yeah.
For like accounting, like
take one out.
Yeah, take one out and kind of get an idea. And we saw some pretty decent comps for these, and we got them at a price so low that it was like we looked for a few minutes, and finally we were like, okay, we see solds for this kind of stuff. We'll go ahead and buy them up. And we did, because they were super cheap. You see, this is the kind of thing.
And this is a similar thing. And then this is a more modern, just the green notebook form.
No, but these are... I didn't buy this bundle for right here for the Mead stuff. There's more back here.
Oh, I didn't see
It's
that.
Wilson Jones.
Okay.
But yeah, the $3 thing, it had like these.
Yeah, Wilson Jones, the same as this.
Right.
Yeah.
Look, analysis pad. And this might be stuff that people still want to use. Actually, we saw comps for this stuff.
Yeah.
So, at the price we paid, we could definitely make some money. It's just a question of how much.
Right.
Y'all can find out just by watching the channel, I guess. But look, this is like one pack here. Here's another pack. Here's another pack. We got 3 packs of this brand, Borum and Peas.
Yep.
And then one other thing we got while we were in that area. Like, we paid what? They were
50% off. We paid 50 cents for these, and this stack was $1.50.
I think for all this stuff right here, it was like $5 something or
Yeah.
$6. It was cheap.
And this is VersaCheck refills that you can run through a printer to print your own checks.
Yeah.
We paid 50 cents for those.
And you can see it's got like that watermark looking, or whatever you call that.
Just the security paper.
Man, there's a lot of checks in there.
Yeah.
Look how many sheets that is. How many sheets is it?
If somebody has their payroll check set up to use this, they may want them,
People that actually still do checks, huh?
Mm-hmm. Some companies do still print out their
Blank personal checks.
Yeah. Or they have to have them on hand in case an employee's direct deposit is wrong or something, or they just need to cut them a check on the spot,
We looked and we saw that some of this VersaCheck had sold for big money. We couldn't find exactly ours.
Yeah.
So for the price, we were like, all right, we'll get it.
Take a chance, yeah.
We'll figure it out. All right, right before I was about to hit go on this clip, Candace said, maybe you'll find $200 on one of them. And yeah, we bought some CDs, y'all.
Just a few.
Yeah, it's mostly
Classical music.
classical music.
Yeah, there's some country, but mostly classical.
Yeah.
And we don't know how many, hundreds.
Well, we have kind of a rough idea. I'm thinking we're probably somewhere around 400 total.
That's what I think too.
Total CDs.
Yeah.
Not including some of these that have like a bunch in them. Some of these box sets.
Yeah.
But we bought these planning on just selling large lots of CDs.
Yeah.
They had them priced at $1 a piece, minus 25. This one, it was minus 25%.
Yeah, it's interesting because their sale today on Sunday was 25% off, and then after 2 o'clock they were going to 50% off. Well, people don't shop at sales on Sundays after 2 o'clock.
No, they don't.
But Lonnie and I were talking earlier, like, for the companies that don't like to do the 50% off Sunday morning, maybe at noon switch over to 50 or 60% or something.
Yeah, we've noticed some of the newer companies have been moving to 40% off on Sundays
instead of 50.
Which, whatever. I don't know, 50% off.
That's our area. I'm sure other areas are different, but
yeah.
It's like they're all trying to come up with ways to compete with each other.
But we have about 400 CDs here. Gonna sell them in lots. And we paid $60 for everything. And there is a lot of CDs in here.
Yeah, like you might, like this is like, looks like maybe a little stack of show tunes. Maybe do a lot of show tune, just various different little lots. So.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how I did. There's also quite a few, like Christmas CDs. There is some country in here.
Yep.
And there's lots of box set kind of things, and I have no delusion that like classical music CDs are awesome or anything.
Right.
But I do think if you get enough of them together, they can be worth some money.
Yeah, so. I think so.
I don't know. It was worth. I thought it was worth a try, but this does not fit in with our plan of being picky, though. That's the only thing.
This is just what we needed. Some big boxes of stuff.
Yeah, which is why we're gonna have to list them like this week.
Yeah. Now, yesterday morning we had some really bad storms coming in, so we didn't hit sales. And then Friday morning, because of all the influx of inventory we had lately, we decided just to hit sales like within a couple of mile radius of our home, just to go out. So we ended up going out to 3 sales. We picked up a few items, and they're actually already listed, but we're going to go ahead and pull them off the shelf and show you what we found. Okay, so yeah, 3 sales, 4 items. We're going to show you what we got. The shoulder pads, you paid $5.
Yeah, they had them. They had a $10 price tag on them. The size, and they aren't quite as clean as what I normally like to buy. The inside is clean.
Yeah.
They've just been used.
Yeah, they've been used.
So this kid actually played football.
They're in good shape though.
No, they're in good used condition. They're not awesome used condition. Paid $5 for these, and already listed those for I think 30.
Yep, 30.
Yeah, 30 plus ship is what I listed those for.
Charleston Receipts Repeats cookbook. I've had the original a couple of times. I didn't even know there was a second edition. Paid $1. It listed it for $13.
Okay.
And then these books were interesting. She had them $1 a piece. I offered her $5 for the stack of 7, and she took it. They're this Alexander Kent, and he has a ton of fictional books out there. He writes like nautical, based on historical facts, but it's fiction. This is about this Captain Richard.
Is it all? Does he pretty much always do nautical fiction?
It looks like it from what I saw. Yeah,
that's right up my alley.
So this is based like around. It's British in the 1800s. Like this British captain, this naval captain or whatever. It's his adventures on the high seas.
Okay, so we paid $5 for those, and we listed them already for $25.
Yep.
And then
these are like
those are
darts.
They're generic Nerf End Strike.
Yeah, they're foam darts.
Yeah, and there's 500 of those darts, and I don't know how we leave it behind. I knew they weren't like OEM or genuine Nerf darts or anything.
They are like a real company though.
Well, yeah, they are. And a lot of people sell them.
Just no name made by Amazon or whatever, you know.
It may even come off the same factory whenever Nerf goes home at night.
Yeah.
They go back into the factory and crank it up, and gray market maybe. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
But she only wanted they're still new.
Mm-hmm.
She only wanted $2 for them, so we bought them, and we listed them for $20. So.
You know what that reminds me of? The fireworks that have.
Oh yeah.
It has all the little.
Right. Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's exactly what it reminds. I don't remember what you call those.
Yeah.
It's the one that has all the little red things on it. Okay.
Yeah, so that's everything we bought over the weekend. Like I said, we didn't even have to go out yesterday.
No, we didn't go anywhere yesterday. Well, nothing related to reselling anyway.
We took the reselling day off.
I don't think we did reselling yesterday.
No, we didn't.
Yes, that felt good.
Yeah, we actually were able to take care of some personal stuff.
Now today is a whole different story. Today
What time is it?
I couldn't believe it. It's 3:30.
Yeah, so we were out at sales till like 12 o'clock. Came home, ate lunch, and then got all this together. And before we know it, the day is shot.
I had no idea. I thought it was like 1:30.
We pretty much put in a full day's work today.
Close to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fine.
It is. It's not like work when you're going to sales.
No, but it is work.
It is.
All right. Well, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks a bunch for watching, and we will see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.